Everywhere I go, I get a standing ovation. Speaking of coach, my game got no imitation. It's innovation. We taking off like we in a spaceship. You are now experiencing greatness. 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 Yeah, you are now experiencing. Yeah. One, two, this the show shot so high, keep it cracking like it's the dope spot.
What's up guys, and welcome to JNO United, bringing the best in football news, entertainment and games. And today we are back with Return to Glory for Manchester United, and we have the last game in the UEFA Cup qualifying group process against FC Mainz, who are top of the league at the moment, but we shall get into that. Before we get into the games, make sure to subscribe if you're new around here, smash that thumbs up button for another FM17 Return to Glory Manchester United save, and in the comments down below make sure to answer the question of the day. What do you think Man United need to do in real life to return to glory? Because at the moment it's not looking very peachy for Jose Mourinho and the boys at Old Trafford. Okay, since you've been gone, I did it again. Really? You can see that we are second in the league on 32 points, only 6 points behind Arsenal, which isn't too far off of the pace. The tactic is starting to click now, so hopefully we can push on, catch Arsenal and get that #1 spot. If we can win the league, that is a return to glory. Since the Rostov game, you can see that we won 4-0 against Tottenham. Great win for us there. Tottenham were quite high up in the league. I think right now they're 7th, but I'm pretty sure they're around 4th or 5th when we beat them. Then we beat Everton 2-1. Unfortunately against Lille, we drew 0-0, which has put Mainz in the driving seat. Then we went and beat Chelsea 2-1, another great win, and 3-0 win away against Bournemouth. So great performances by everyone in the side. If we just have a quick look at the goal scorers, we can see Eric Bailly, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Juan Mata and Henrik Mkhitaryan scored against Tottenham. Great performance by everyone there. Man of the match was Mkhitaryan on a 9.3. The Everton game, Ibrahimovic got on the score sheet, and it was a Seamus Coleman own goal that put us 2-0 up. Romelu Lukaku did grab one back, but it was a little too late for them, and we managed to pick up the win. Gareth Barry did get a red card on the 47th minute as well, so I'm a bit disappointed we didn't shut that game out. Against Chelsea, Icardi did score against us. We were 1-0 down, and then in the 80th minute, Memphis Depay, playing in the role that Mata also plays in, managed to get a goal in the 81st minute, and then Zlatan Ibrahimovic pops up in the 93rd minute, performing for me a lot better than he's performing in real life. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is leading the line with aplomb. And then the 3-0 win against Bournemouth, Herrera scored, Nathan Ake scored an own goal, and then Juan Mata, back in that number 10 role, managed to score in the 49th minute, making it a comfortable victory for us. So enough chitter chatter, let's get into the game against FC Mainz. We are at home and we are playing with a strong lineup, trying to get that victory, trying to go through as #1 in our group. And we've got David De Gea in goal, Phil Jones, Manolas and Smalling as the centre backs, Mkhitaryan on the left, Danilo on the right, Herrera, Pogba as the 2 centre mids with Schweinsteiger just behind them. Juan Mata is the number 10. Behind Ibrahimovic. Juan Mata and Ibra have been doing some damage as a combination up top, so hopefully they can continue that today. On the bench, Sergio Romero, Eric Bailly, Danny Blind, Michael Carrick, Luke Shaw, Schneiderlin and Martial. And yeah, again, apart from maybe Frey, and I think that's how you say his name, don't really know many of the players on the Mainz team. Want them to pick up where they left off. That's not enough greens for my liking, so let's give them a bit of George Michael faith, and obviously they don't like George Michael. Alright, Chris Smalling likes George Michael, and it is kick-off time. Tell me also in the comments down below what you think of the 3D match engine. Do you prefer it? I quite like the angles that I've picked. I think I can still see a lot of the game with this angle. And then the highlights. I absolutely love the low behind the goal highlights, they look sexy. Alright, Pogba is on the ball to Danilo. I don't know why I'm commentating already, it's just going to be the initial kick-off highlight. Okay, so first highlight comes to us. Herrera's got the ball in the middle of the pitch. taking his time on the ball, finds Mkhitaryan, who's cut inside, back to Herrera, Pogba, now inside to Mata, to Ibra, to Mata again. Not sure why Mata didn't shoot. Why did he lay it off to Danilo? Turn and shoot, Mata. Simples. Okay, so it's a cross from Schweinsteiger. Mkhitaryan's picked it up. Ball's all over the place, but Ibra, the fox in the box, picks up the loose ball, scores with ease, 1-0 to us, and we are first in the group right now. Ibrahimovic making sure we go through in the number 1 spot if this continues. Mkhitaryan's just taken out there though. Hopefully that would have been a penalty if Ibra hadn't picked it up. And there's the classic clap celebration. We've done well, boys. We've done well. Not really sure you see that in football much nowadays, just a above the head clap. Can we win the ball, or is this a FC Mainz chance? I'm not even sure if their name is FC Mainz. I think I'm just saying FC Mainz. Herrera wins the ball there though. Ibrahimovic is now on it, running with the ball, finds Mata, one more to Pogba. Pogba through to Danilo. Danilo shoots. Great save by their keeper. Bit of acrobatics there from the keeper, stopping Danilo getting his goal in this UEFA Cup. We've lost it, and now they are attacking on the counter. There's a lot of space in the middle of our defence. Played out wide now to Clemens, who's played it back, giving us time to compose ourselves, get in position. Now Herrera has the ball. Mkhitaryan running inside, finds Manolas. Manolas with a pass to Herrera. Herrera to Ibra. Ibra to Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan, Ibra, Pogba. That was quick passing. I couldn't keep up, but their keeper is on it yet again. Can't really see the ball for them though, and Smalling wins that quickly. Finds Ibra. Quick counter-attack by us here. Ibra runs into his man, but still gets past him. Blasts a shot at goal. But their keeper is doing a job for them today, keeping them in this game. And it's going to come in at half-time. We are only winning 1-0, but the performance has been dominant. Just none of my players have really stood out amongst the crowd. We'll tell them to guard against complacency. I'll do that if it's 2 goals or less, no matter what. And I've stressed out Phil Jones and Herrera. Great. And I've not turned it around with Herrera or Jones. Yippee! Juan Mata's not playing well. See? There we go. Juan Mata doesn't always play well in this number 10 role, which is annoying. Alright, so it's Mainz on the attack, but Danilo picks that ball up, doing his defensive duties well. De Gea has time to find Jones. Jones through to Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan inside to Ibra. Ibra waits for the pass to Mata. Mata shoots. Mata, what's the matter? Thought that was goal number 2, to be fair. Ibrahimovic did well to wait with the ball and then just play it through to Mata. Danilo now with the throw into Mata. Mata finds Herrera. Herrera shoots. What a goal! Herrera. Ander Herrera is a little genius. Literally, my main problem with this side is who do you play in midfield when you have so many good central midfielders. Mata passes it into Herrera. First time on the volley or the half volley. Top far corner. Keeper has no chance. That is a goal worthy of seeing you go through top of a group. Lovely stuff, Herrera. Right, Mkhitaryan's carrying a knock, so we're not going to risk it. Come straight off for Shaw. And we will also take Mata off because he's not impressed. For Carrick. We're not playing Carrick there though. That would not make sense. I'm going to swap Carrick with Herrera. Seeing as he's on form, put him a bit further forward, see if he can grab another goal. Okay, so we've won the ball with the pressure there. They had to play a long ball. Now Pogba's got it in the middle to Herrera, to Ibra. Ibra has a shot. Weak attempt. Need a lot more on it than that to beat their keeper. He's not been bad this game, their keeper. Right, it's another attack to us. It's all us in this game. I say that and we lose the ball. But look, long ball again. Smalling picks it up. Schweinsteiger to Carrick. Carrick to Pogs. Into Ibra. Ibra just gets taken out from behind. That's a red, ref. That is a red. Show him the red. Put us against 10 men. Stern telling off. Come on, ref. Grow a pair. Okay, so that's picked up by Smalling. Smalling back to De Gea. De Gea out wide to Jones. Jones can look in the middle there to Carrick, I believe. Carrick can find Shaw. Shaw's got an easy pass into the middle to Herrera. There we go. Ibra's on the ball now. Back to Pogba. To Schweini. Schweini to Shaw. Shaw's got a gap there he could have run through, but he didn't go for it. Schweini finds Pogba with a great ball. Herrera now looks like he was going to turn his man, but didn't. Pogba to Carrick. Carrick into Ibra. Ibra turns. Their keeper can go do one. 20 minutes left. Make another substitution. Anyone looking a bit knackered? Schweini is. His legs are getting a bit older nowadays. We'll put Daley Blind in that spot. Got faith in your Daley. Let's just see out this game now. We don't need more goals. More goals would be nice, of course. We've completely dominated them though. 64% possession. They've had one shot. Herrera puts the ball into the box. That was probably the best set piece we've had this game, and it still wasn't that great. Right, carry it back to Manolas. Manolas has come forward, being a bit adventurous. Herrera now on the ball outside the box. Pogba shoots. Ooh, Pogba tests the keeper. Another day, a different keeper, and we'd have scored more than two. Pogba with his best free kick attempt yet. Now Herrera's on the ball. Shaw with a great ball to Ibra. Ibra back to Herrera. Herrera finds Shaw, another great ball, crossed into Ibra. Great defensive block there, but nice play by Shaw, Herrera and Ibrahimovic. David De Gea not with the best clearance there though, but it doesn't matter. 2-0 win at Old Trafford. We are through to the next round of the UEFA Cup. Not that we'd expect any less. Man of the match goes to Herrera. Key passes 1, 84% pass completion ratio, and a rating of 8.2. But look at those stats. This is what I want to see. One shot, none on target. If they have no shots on target, they can't beat us. We have had 23 shots. 8 on target isn't as good as I'd like to see it at. But 64% possession as well. They are committing fouls, trying to get the ball back. That is how I want this tactic to perform. Oh, dearie me. Henrik Mkhitaryan has suffered a calf strain after pulling up short while chasing the ball during the match against Mainz. Out for 3 weeks. That is not ideal. We're not going to push it with an injection though, because I don't think we have any major fixtures coming up. Okay guys, so it is time to play Crystal Palace at Old Trafford. We are of course the favourites, and we need this win to claw back some points because Arsenal did pick up a victory. They are now 9 points ahead of us, so this is to bring it back to 6, and we are playing a weaker side. It's a risk. I know we need the win, but we are going with Rashford up top with Depay just sitting behind. Lingard is on the left. Danilo is retaining his place on the right. We have a completely new three-man midfield. Wayne Rooney and Schneiderlin as the two centre mids, with Carrick sitting just behind. And then we have the same defence as from the last game. Phil Jones, Smalling and Manolas with De Gea in goal. We're coming up against a Palace side that are playing Remy and Benteke up front. Remy is obviously back from whatever injury it is that he has, and that is a very strong attacking strike force for Crystal Palace. Townsend and Zaha could be getting the crosses in. Assuming Benteke could be playing as a target man. We need to get goals. Hopefully Mandanda has a bit of a mare and Marcus Rashford can announce himself to the Premier League like he has been in real life. Okay, pick up where we left off. The defence is motivated, but the attack is not. There we go, we fired up Marcus Rashford a bit. And Jesse Lingard. Or was that Depay? No, it's Depay. Alright, so we kick off. And this is really a match I feel like we should be winning now. Now the formation is something the players are used to, and we are starting to dominate games. I feel like we should really dominate Palace at Old Trafford. Still haven't switched the crowd on. Why haven't I switched the crowd on? Right, I always worry about commentating on the first highlight because if I don't, that happens. If I do commentate, it just cuts off and nothing happens. But if I don't commentate, we score in 19 seconds. Jesse Lingard finds Rashford. Rashford just goes around his defender, and what a finish into the near post, top bins. 1-0, 18 seconds in it was in fact. What a quick goal. My Manchester United are making sure we score the quick goal instead of having it scored against us. Okay, our Crystal Palace going to have a really quick response though. Townsend on the left, gets the cross in. Remy with the header, drifts just wide, thankfully. Instant reply would have not been welcome there. Okay, De Gea to Manolas. Manolas to Smalling. Rooney to Danilo. Come on, another goal and we've pretty much shut Crystal Palace out competing for this game. Rooney now on the ball. Back to Carrick. Carrick to Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin into Rashford. Rashford back to Carrick. Schneiderlin. It was Schneiderlin. Rashford again around his man. Rashford is claiming a place in this side. Rashford has literally scored 2 goals in just over 2 minutes. I'd say that's 2 minutes. That didn't tick over to 2:01. 2 goals in 2 minutes. Imagine if you had that in your fantasy football side. You would be over the moon. Now Memphis to Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin to Rooney. Rooney to Memphis. If that had found Rashford, hat-trick in 3 minutes would be unheard of. Great winning header by Jones there. Schneiderlin inside to Rooney. Can Rooney find Rashford? Carrick now has the ball to Schneiderlin, to Lingard. These fringe players have turned up early, and Rashford with another shot. Schneider now on the ball. Memphis has a crack, then does Schneiderlin. Wow, we are only 3 minutes into the game and we have had 5 shots on goal. 2 on target and scored both of them. Carrick wins the ball there. Rooney finds Memphis. Memphis can dribble the ball forward. Gets past his man, just skipping past his men. Danilo back to Memphis. Memphis to Rooney. Rooney to Schneiderlin. To Lingard. Whew, almost 3 in 5 minutes. This is just walking all over Palace right now. Should I call for 5 again and then be disappointed when I only get 4? Alright, Rooney wins the ball. Schneiderlin to Carrick. Nice and calm play. It's not like we need to rush and get a goal. Memphis now to Rashford. Rashford back to Rooney. A 3rd goal this early would be ridiculous. Schneiderlin now finds Rashford. Rashford almost with a 6-minute hat-trick. Ibra has been playing well, but he must be sitting on the bench right now going, oh dear, might lose my place. Alright, Memphis to Rooney. Rooney, great ball out to Danilo. Danilo controls it, finds Schneiderlin on the edge, and it is another block shot. That is a penalty, ref. Did you not see that? Referee. Depay was slid from behind. Right, Rashford with it in the box, finds Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin has been begging for a goal as well. Rashford just finds him on the edge of the box, and Schneiderlin smashes it in with his left foot. What a first half performance from Man United right here. And that's 2 goals and an assist for Rashford. Another great volley into the top corner. It's all starting to click now. If we can just have one of these performances against one of the big sides. I suppose we had it against Tottenham. And Rashford almost getting his hat-trick yet again. But like, if we can perform like this against Arsenal, who, to be honest, are the team that we've had the most trouble against, then I feel set. I feel set for the league as long as they can keep it up. Alright, Carrick to Smalling. Smalling to Manolas. Manolas to Schneidi. Schneidi to Carrick. Schneidi and Schweini. We've got Carrick on the ball. To Rooney. To Schneiderlin. Back to Carrick. Just patient build-up play here. Beautifully done. And Memphis Depay, it's 4-0, 40 minutes in. Told you Depay can play in this position, just behind the striker. He's going to struggle to get that left wing role, seeing as you've got Martial there, Luke Shaw, Mkhitaryan. So many players that can play there. To be honest, Mata has performed in the 10 role, but not consistently. Mkhitaryan did do a decent job there as well. But Depay is also fighting for that place. Maybe I could try Pogba there again. I did try it at the beginning of the season, but it didn't go as well as I wanted it to. And we go in at half time with a comfortable 4-0 victory. We're going to tell him to keep it up. We're very happy. Rashford, you absolute G right now. Who would have thought playing a rotated side and would be winning 4-0? Alright, Rooney has plenty of space here. Have a crack. We're 4-0 up. Have a shot. Okay, don't do that again. Alright, we're on 4 goals again. So you know what? We have not scored 5 or more since the Rostov game. We keep getting to 4. But then the second half we kind of just don't bother anymore by the looks of it. Lingard into Carrick. Carrick to Rooney. Can he find a ball to Rashford? Finds Danilo out wide. Can Danilo find a ball in the box? Wow. Danilo finds the perfect ball into the box, and Memphis Depay absolutely rockets it into the top left corner. What a goal is scored here. Rooney showing his vision, Danilo showing his crossing, and bang. This is the Memphis that Man United wanted when they signed him. You know what? I'm kind of happy I decided to live com the Crystal Palace game now. It's definitely not gone badly, has it? Alright, we're just going to look at who's the most tired, and it is our deep line playmaker. Carrick's legs are getting a bit old. Don't put Schneiderlin in there. Don't really want to be putting Pogba in that role. Pogba will go into the centre mid alongside Rooney. And then is Rooney coming off as well, or Danilo? Danilo has played a lot of football recently. Martial can come on, and then Martial will swap with Lingard. Okay, Rooney on the ball to Martial. Martial just cuts back to find Rooney, to Schneiderlin, to Pogba, to Lingard. Almost 6. We are chasing that 6th goal. Although Townsend has so much space to run into. Chasing that 6th goal, we could get counted now. Just has to find that ball into the middle. Now Puncheon has plenty of space. Can he find the cross? Thought we tackled him there, but Schneiderlin gets the header clear, and we should be okay for the counter now. Was worried there that we might not keep our clean sheet. Not confident with a 5-goal cushion. Alright, Smalling picks up that throw in really easily. Finds Rashford with a great long ball. Rashford can just hold up the play. Not the greatest pass, but we'll forgive you, Rashford, considering you blitzed him in 2 minutes. Right, Townsend just gives the ball to Schneiderlin. Lingard now on it, to Smalling, to Pogba. Finds Rashford, who's drifted out wide. Cuts inside. Pogba now has it to Memphis, to Rooney. Finds a great ball to Memphis. Oh, Memphis trying to get his hat-trick. It's a race to the hat-trick between Memphis Depay and Marcus Rashford. The young guns have been given a chance, and they are definitely chasing those first-team starts. Smalling dilly-dallies on the ball though, but it's okay. Remy just hoofs it clear to Schneiderlin. Smalling now has it inside to Rooney. We've got 10 minutes to get another goal. Alright, Memphis whips a ball in. Not the greatest cross, but gets a chance to pass it back to Lingard. Finds Pogs to Rooney. To Memphis Depay. Finds Lingard. Cross is blocked. Remy now has the ball. Tries to find Benteke, but cut out easily by our defence, which has been solid in both fixtures that we played today. Memphis now has the ball, running at him. Thought he was going to find the ball to Lingard, but Rooney has the space. Rooney has a shot. Rashford gets a chance off the rebound off of Rooney's shot. Really should have put that away for his hat-trick. Where have the finishing boots gone, Marcus? I think you overperformed in that first 2 minutes, mate. Now Townsend has a chance to break. Think that is Schneiderlin's the only one back, but everyone else is running back. Our defenders are back in position now. That ball was almost beautiful over the top though to Remy, but De Gea is there to sweep it up in that sweeper keeper role. Palace are looking to just get some sort of consolation goal by the looks of it. Right, some nice build up here. Puncheon is through. Puncheon looks for the cross. Ah, there goes the clean sheet. Really? We've dominated them. Our defences look solid. One through ball to punch you on. Why is my defender there not just going, okay, stick on Remy like white on rice? It's a shame. We're not going to get 6. And we've lost our clean sheet. Don't let them score again. 5-0 looks so much better than 5-1. And 5-1 looks better than 5-2. Common sense with JNO. Disappointed that 5 shots on goal, 2 on target, and they've managed to convert 1. That's slightly annoying, but this should be the full-time whistle now. Great performance by the boys, absolutely blitzed them at the beginning of that game. They did not know what hit them. Marcus Rashford just was like, guess what guys, this is my game, 9.4 rating, 2 goals. And then there's those stats, that just looks beautiful. 29 shots to 5, 16 to 2. If we don't win those games, something's wrong. We are starting to pull away from Man City in third as well. We are 6 points clear of them and then 6 points behind Arsenal. So we're looking good for this season. Not as good as Arsenal, of course, but it is looking good. Okay guys, so before we go, where are we going to come back in? Actually, make it Leicester Arsenal in the league. Crew game, I'm going to play a weak side anyway. Leicester and Arsenal will be the next episode. Hopefully we can pick up 2 victories there. Hopefully we can get a win back from Arsenal. That Arsenal game will be a big game. That could close the gap for us. But in the comments down below, make sure to recommend any signings you think I need to make to improve this side. Although this side is kind of firing on all cylinders at the moment. Thank you guys so much for tuning in as always. I've been JNO. You guys have been awesome. And remember, it's all about the game.